the cauldron that remembers. Before temples had walls, before gods were separated by names, there was the cauldron. Not an object, but a womb of becoming. Across ancient worlds, across time folded in on itself, humanity kept returning to the same image, a vessel that holds death, creation, memory, and renewal, always feminine, always dangerous, always sacred. Egypt, the chalice that never empties. In ancient Egypt, Osiris was not merely a god of the dead. He was the keeper of eternal regeneration. He was associated with a divine chalice, a heavenly vessel that never ran dry, because it was filled not with liquid, but with continuity. When Osiris was dismembered, it was Isis, magician, mother, architect of resurrection, who gathered his scattered pieces. Her sister, Nephthys, guardian of thresholds and night, wore a vessel upon her head, a sign that she carried the liminal space between life and death. The cauldron here was not punishment. It was reassembly. To enter it was to be broken, and then remembered into wholeness. The Egyptian teaching was clear. You do not transcend death by avoiding it. You transcend it by being held within it. Norse, wisdom drunk from the mother. In the north, wisdom was never given freely. Odin, god of kings and poets, did not inherit knowledge. He risked himself for it. Disguised as a serpent, he entered the hidden depths of the Great Mother's domain, where the cauldron of wise blood was kept. This was not a cauldron of comfort. It was the womb of the ancient giantess, the Great Mother who preceded the gods themselves. Odin drank the wisdom blood, knowing it would unmake him. And it did. Wisdom in Norse myth does not enlighten. It costs an eye, a certainty, an identity. When Odin escaped, he transformed into a bird, carrying the blood back to the gods, but some of it spilled onto the earth. That spill became human inspiration, poetry, madness, vision, prophecy. The lesson: wisdom is not owned. It is carried, imperfectly, by those brave enough to survive it. Hindu, Kali, and the stolen elixir. In Hindu cosmology, the cauldron becomes terrifying and absolute. Kali, dark mother of time, destruction, and rebirth, is not chaos. She is truth without disguise. She is the womb that dissolves illusion. In myth, she is associated with the cosmic vessel, the place where form dissolves back into essence. Indra, king of the gods, feared this power, so he stole from it. He drank the elixir of transformation, gaining the ability to shapeshift, to become animal, wind, or bird. Like Odin, he transformed into a bird to carry the power back to the pantheon. But the Hindu warning is sharp. Power taken from the mother without humility fractures the taker. Indra gained power, but lost balance, lost grounding, lost wisdom. Kali does not punish. She reveals consequences. Indigenous wisdom, the vessel you become. In many Northern American indigenous traditions, the sacred power is not a cauldron. It is the sacred pipe, but the function is the same. The pipe is a vessel between worlds. Smoke rises like breath, returning to the cosmos. What is exhaled is prayer. What is inhaled is responsibility. Across Asian and Siberian shamanic cultures, the teaching becomes explicit. The shaman is the cauldron. To become a shaman is to survive symbolic death, illness, madness, isolation, loss, and return with awareness intact. These cultures say plainly, the shaman has mastered death, not by conquering it, but by knowing it intimately. They understand mortality not as fear, but as fuel. The technique hidden in the myth. Every culture encoded the same instruction, disguised as story. Enter the vessel. Sit with discomfort instead of fleeing it. The cauldron is created by attention. Allow dissolution. Let old identities soften. What resists change cannot transform. Hold the heat. Growth accelerates when you stay present under pressure. This is why the cauldron is fire-held. Retrieve meaning, not ego. True power returns as insight, not dominance. Spill some wisdom back into the world. If knowledge does not serve others, it curdles. This is rapid personal growth, not by adding more, but by burning away what is false. Looking back to move forward. Ancient peoples did not worship the cauldron because they were primitive. They did so because they understood time differently. They knew what we call the past is a memory the soul can still enter. When you meet the cauldron within yourself, you are not escaping history. You are remembering it through your body. And like Osiris, Odin, Kali, and the shamans who walked before names were written, you are broken. You are held. You are remade. The cauldron has never left. It has been waiting inside you the entire time. Here is a spoken word meditation. It's intentionally slow, rhythmic, and ceremonial. It's designed for you to pause the video at any time to stay still for longer as you desire. The Cauldron Within, a spoken word meditation. Take a breath, not to escape this moment, but to arrive in it. Let your body settle. Let your shoulders drop. Let the weight of the day loosen its grip. You are safe to slow down. Now imagine yourself standing at the edge of something ancient, not a place on a map, but a place in memory, before language, before names, before time learned to move in straight lines. In front of you is a cauldron, not made of metal, not made of stone. It is made of depth. It is warm. It is alive. It is patient. This cauldron has waited through centuries, through empires rising and falling, through gods changing names, just to meet you. In Egypt, they knew this vessel. They said Osiris drank from a chalice that never ran dry, because it was filled with renewal itself. They said Isis gathered what was broken, and Nephthys stood at the threshold, wearing the vessel upon her head, guarding the passage between endings and beginnings. Feel that now. The place where what you were and what you are becoming meet. In the north, they knew this cauldron too. Odin did not inherit wisdom. He risked himself for it. He entered the womb of the Great Mother, where the blood of wisdom was held, where identity dissolves, where certainty burns away. He drank knowing it would cost him, and it did. Wisdom always costs. Let yourself feel what you have paid to become who you are. Let it be honored. In India, they knew the cauldron as Kali, dark mother of time, devourer of illusion, womb of truth. She is not chaos. She is honesty, without mercy. Indra stole from her vessel, drank the elixir of transformation, gained the power to change shape, to fly, to escape. But power taken without reverence leaves the soul unbalanced. Feel the difference now between power that dominates and power that transforms. Across the earth, the shamans knew. The cauldron is not something you visit. The cauldron is something you become. To walk this path is to face death, not someday, but inwardly, to sit with impermanence, to make peace with endings, to know that everything precious is temporary, and still to love fully. Now bring your awareness inward. Feel the cauldron inside your body, maybe in your belly, maybe in your chest, maybe somewhere deeper, unnamed. This is the place where experiences are held, heated, changed. Gently place into the cauldron anything you are ready to release. An old story, a fear, a role you have outgrown, a grief you've been carrying alone. You don't need to force it. Just let it fall. Feel the warmth rise, not to destroy, but to transform. Nothing placed here is wasted. Everything